Welcome to the galaxy far, far away, Adventurous ones, because it is Star Wars week here on the Adventurous Joe's Toy Reviews. And all week long, we're going to be taking and reviewing the 6 figures that come in this Target exclusive box set. Welcome to the Toy Review. It's time to get started. Welcome back to the Adventurous Joe's Toy Reviews, Adventurous ones. I am your host, as always, master of all multiverses, and the reason why they've turned into total shitfest. God, I hate Joes in other universes. They just don't know how to behave themselves. Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe, at your services here, and all this week is Star Wars week here on the channel. And we are going to be taking one figure at a time out of this box set and reviewing it for you here on the channel. And we're going to kick things off with Dr. Evazan. So, we're going to get this put away for the moment, kicked out of the way, and give you guys our review on this sucker. First off, this is a Target exclusive, which basically means you couldn't buy it anywhere else. You can't get it at the Disney stores, in the park or anything. You can't get it on Hasbro Pulse. They've made it a Target exclusive only, meaning that it was only exclusive to Target stores. So, I've been meaning to get around to unboxing and reviewing this sucker for a while now and stuff, and I figured why not make this a whole week worth of reviews on the channel. And right now, like I said, right now we're going to kick things off with the first in the line retro collection version of Dr. Evazan. Now, as you may know, in the movie Star Wars A New Hope, okay, Dr. Evazan is the one that was with Ponda Baba, the walrus guy, if you will, okay, and told Luke he doesn't like you. And when Luke apologized, he says, I don't like you either. Now, Dr. Evazan and Ponda Baba were also featured in Rogue One. So, on the planet Jeddah. So, now we're going to get this pried open. First in the line and time to get open here. Now, like I said, I've been meaning to get around to doing this and stuff because certain complications came up and stuff like that, and I had certain things I had to put aside for now, review it later, and so on and so forth. Now, I figured it would be the perfect time to do so on the channel. And a week from now, not this week, this week is all Star Wars week and stuff. The following week, we're going to have a mix and match week. Meaning that one day we're going to be reviewing, for 2 days we'll be reviewing Transformers. Then a Marvel Legends figure, McFarlane figure, and probably another Star Wars figure. So we'll see how that all goes. Alright, I think I just about got him opened up here. Yep, I missed a... Okay. Yep. One more cut. There we go. There we go. There we go. Junk. Don't need that. Get rid of the plastic thing here. Now, as a while back, Stu, I did an interview with Universal Toy Collector, Stu, and we were talking about how the vintage figures back in the old days and stuff, they didn't come in a plastic tray thing and stuff like that, like this, okay? They just came with the weapon taped down, or literally it was either taped down or was down in the bottom of the thing and stuff, and you didn't need all this plastic stuff with it. Now, it says here on the back of the package and stuff, it says who's all in this line. So the next one we'll be reviewing is Walrus Man, otherwise known as Ponda Baba, the sidekick and partner to Dr. Evazan. We also got Han Solo in Imperial Stormtrooper outfit, Luke Skywalker in Yavin outfit, Rebel Fleet Trooper, and Sand Trooper. Now, the Rebel Fleet Trooper are the guys that you see at the beginning of Star Wars A New Hope as the ship is being boarded by Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers. And the Sand Troopers are the ones that are Stormtroopers that are on Tatooine with the little different pauldrons on their shoulders. Alright, now we're going to put that aside, toss that out of the way, get him out of the plastic. First off, here's one of his weapons. Here's another one of his weapons. And we're done with that. Toss that out of the way. And here is Dr. Evazan. First in the line of the retro collection, because in the original vintage line of figures that came out in the 1970s to 80s to late 80s and stuff, there was no Dr. Evazan. There was no character like this whatsoever. So now we got him first in the line here. Oh, figured I better do that first. Arm articulation, as your standard retro collection vintage style figure, has no movement other than it can go all the way around 360. Head can turn all the way around 360. Leg can kick back about that far and up about that far. So not much to the figure. Now let's see how he is with his blasters, because as some of these retro collection figures have had a problem with is holding their weapons because of the way the mold is on the figure itself, the way the hand mold is and everything. Now here he is with his weapon. And here's his other weapon, which I'm going to try and put in his other hand here. And hopefully he hangs onto it. There you go. And like I said, there is not much to this figure. Now, like I said, also, he is first in the line, so that means that it's the first time having this figure. Now, if this was being sold individually for the $12.99 price tag, oops, he fell over. There we go. That's because I set him on the wrong spot there. Oops, see? There we go. Nope. Come on. It's my table. This table has always been a pain. There we go. Anyways, like I was saying, if this figure had been available in the store separately for $12.99, and people are like, this figure's never, this character's never been made in the vintage line of figures and stuff like that, would it be an automatic pickup for that $12.99, or would it be people that just say, pass on it, I like the way they are and stuff like that, and just forget about the figure? My option would be, if I saw this for $12.99 in my store, I'm grabbing it, because this is the first in the line and never been created before. Same thing with the other ones we're going to be reviewing. There's boy, he must be drunk. It's all that cantina juice that he's been drinking in the bar and stuff before Luke came along. Anyways, I saw this if I saw this in my store, Target, Walmart, more than likely if it would have been sold separately at Target instead of a box set, more than likely I would have picked it up for $12.99, because this figure, this character alone, has never been made. That means that it's a first time in the line of the retro collection stuff that are based on the vintage line of figures that came out in the 1970s to the 80s. And this would be, like I said, an automatic pickup for me. Now, is it worth that price if it was sold individually? The answer is yes. He is worth that price. because we're just going to stand him up like that. There you go. Because if it's one that you've never had in your collection, and because of retro collection looking more and more like the vintage figures of old and the stuff we had as children and everything else in between, he is considered an automatic pickup. Now, because he's in a box set with other figures and stuff, it's a bit of an iffy on that one and stuff, because Walrus Man, aka Ponda Baba, has been made before. He came out in the original vintage toy line. Now, in the case of Han Solo Stormtrooper, and among other things, those figures have never been made. Okay? There was plans to do a Han Solo and Stormtrooper outfit and everything, but he did not come along until Power of the Force 2 came along. So, and even then, he was kind of a screwed up figure, because he didn't look like a skinny, bit of a on the skinny side and stuff. It looked like they just used the same mold over and over again and made it bulky. And I was like, what the hell, dude? Anyways, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below. That's it for this review, so stay tuned for our next one, which will be Walrus Man, aka Ponda Baba. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and hit that bell notification and let us know how much you enjoy all of our content here on the channel. Like I said, hit the bell and set it to all so you don't miss out on anything we got going on, including our August giveaway that's going on right now. You want to be a part of that, you need to head over to that video, because you got only until August 29th to enter, because after that I'm going to be picking all the names that have entered, putting them to an elimination wheel, and we're going to be picking us a brand new winner for a $25 gift card of their choice. And also, I have my Twitch giveaway going on as well on Twitter. If you got a certain Twitch streamer you want to see be gifted $25 worth of memberships and stuff, head over to there. I'll post a link down below to that tweet, so you too can enter into it and say, hey, this certain streamer, oh, by the way, if you do that, don't tag them. We want them to be surprised if they win. So that way, if that streamer wins and gets chosen, then we go over to their channel, gift $25 worth of memberships, and that's it. We're done. And it's a big surprise to them, because even they need the help these days and stuff when it comes to their streaming platforms and stuff. Yeah, they may have the moolah out there and everything to do these giveaways they do all the time and everything, but it's because of those gifted memberships that allows them to do those kind of things. Just like how gifted memberships are for YouTube memberships and stuff, okay, is that it's the same thing that applies. For like Rob Fatstacks, okay, it's any memberships he gets to his channel and stuff, okay, that all applies to Comics Curing Cancer. It's something he's very passionate about, something that's been going on for a long time, and it's always important to support it, no matter what. Anyways, you got to August 29th to enter, so make sure you follow yourselves over to that video and enter. And put in the hashtag Peacemaker. That's all you got to do. Hashtag Peacemaker. Because it was in Peacemaker is coming out towards the end of this month, and we're going to, with the new season of the show on HBO Max. So again, hit that bell and set it to all so you don't miss on anything we got going on the channel. And that's it, Adventurous Ones. Peace out. May the Force be with all of you, and every last one of y'all have a safe, lovely, and beautiful week out there. Take care of yourselves, your family, your friends, your pets, loved ones in general. And be smart out there, people. Don't do stupid shit, and don't listen to stupid people. That's going to get you badly hurt or 6 feet in the ground forever, alright? Use your brains, okay? And get home safely to those that love and care about you the most, alright? And every single chance you get, day or night, you hug them, and you love them as much as possible, and you let them know how much they are loved and cared by you as well. So until then, stay safe out there. Please don't do stupid shit. Take care of yourselves. God bless to every last one of you out there. I'll see you all later.